As you can see, there is a lady right there. This lady claims she is a witch. Peru has been experiencing heavy monumental rainfall, and they just had a huge landslide here, okay? This is the top of the mountain. This lady states that she can stop the landslide with her powers. Let's watch this. As you can see...
All praises to Yahweh by Shem Shai by Shem Kakadash. That's all praises to the one called God. His true name in the Hebrew is Yahweh by Hashem, meaning in the name, and Yahweh Shai being the name of the only begotten Son. Also want to say double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and mercy to the hopeful elect, preaching the word in truth and sincerity on the brother Tazabah. Lord will with another video to edify, and the video is hilarious. Right? Which then they gonna trump the power of the Lord. It just got swept away. And this is what's gonna happen to the false teachers, the false prophets, right? To these Edomites, right? Because the brother sent out this article. Pope Francis authorizes WF to rewrite fact-checked Holy Bible. And this ain't no different than what they was doing when Jake was in slavery. They made a slave Bible. So Esau is showing you that you're in the same state that you was in, and you don't ever have an idea to allow you to actually get close to the Lord. This isn't their goal. Their goal is completely separate. It's to separate the world from the Lord, because the Lord ain't got nothing to do with them. Right? And then you got men promoting eating pork. You got other men saying it's okay to wear a hat while you teach, and having their their Passover at a damn club, and then have a bunch of strippers come in right after. It's been a lot of freaky shit going on. Right? It's been a lot of freaky widow shit going on, and the Lord's getting ready to just sweep a bunch of niggas away with the coming flood, right? This is Isaiah 28, and I'm going to start at 16, build it up into the meat. It says, therefore, thus say Yahweh power, behold, I will lay in Zion for a foundation, a stone, a tried stone, a precious cornerstone, a sure foundation. He that believeth shall not make haste. And what was that tried precious cornerstone? That was Yahweh Shai. And in these last times, it was the true doctrine of Yahweh Shai in these last days. Right? The true doctrine. Through prophecy, breaking down the scriptures in obedience and faith. And that came out of what? The elders and apostles of Great Millstone and their teachers. We got the real foundational scriptures that built brothers up, and we see elders, bishops, and everything that you see brothers grew in the faith. Brothers grew in the faith, and their understanding got deeper, because they were built upon that foundation, and they had something to stand on. Now in verse 17 it says, judgment also will I lay to the lion, and righteousness to a plummet. Right? And the hell shall sweep away the refuge of lies, and the waters shall overflow the hiding places. And that's what the Lord's doing. He's sweeping away the refuge of lies. This witch thought she was going to stand, and her power was going to be above the power that the Lord was doing on earth. The Lord said, what? If there be evil in the city, I, the Lord, have done it. These landslides and everything, that was the Lord's hand. And here she is, she's standing in the way, in whatever name of whatever demon she was worshiping, thinking that she's going to stop the power of the Lord. It's comical.
Right there. This lady claims she is a witch. Peru has been experiencing heavy monumental rainfall, and they just had a huge landslide here, okay? This is the top of the mountain. This lady states that she can stop the landslide with her powers. Let's watch this.
You heard the little scream at the end. She threw. That's what's gonna happen to all these lies, all the false bullshit that Jake is propping up. You know, your celebrities trying to act like they godly people, like this shit with Kanye West, right? Kanye, and it is. I don't even get mad at it because ultimately, Kanye, right? Kanye West, he in his pride, right, thought he could step outside of his lot, which was what, to be an entertainer. You celebrities are nothing more than court jesters on a grand scale. Court jesters with some money in your pocket, but Kanye West thought he could step off of that lot that he already had, and in pride and hubris, he sat there and said, after watching brothers' videos, because the stuff that he got, the understanding that he gets, he watches videos and then he tries to come to his own conclusion about shit. Watches brothers' videos and says, "Oh, I could be a prophet too." But he want to keep all that money and try to be a prophet, and it got to the point where it was ready to take too much money, so he folded up. So the Lord is going to sweep away that refuge of lies, all that false show of righteousness that certain men try to put out there. Hey, the Lord is going to address that, and He is addressing it. He's going to sweep all that shit away. It says, "And your covenant with death shall be disannulled, and your agreement with hell shall not stand." So the sellouts, where you took the bag, you compromised the doctrine, you went up some other way. That same agreement with death and hell, Esau, right? Because the scriptures tell you that he is. Let's get that. Habakkuk 2 and 5. It says, "Yeah, also because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlarges his desire as hell, and is as death." You know what? I might as well just pull it up and get to some of the higher verses. All right, this is I'll start at 4. "Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him," Habakkuk 2 and 4. "But the just shall live by faith." And whose soul is lifted up? Esau. He is in the highest position. So his mindset about himself, his entire cognition is in this proud, puffed up state because he's been able to live so large and so deliciously. And like the scriptures say, he say, "I sit up as a queen, I'm in a no widow and still see no sorrow." He doesn't believe that he'll ever go down. But though his soul be lifted up, though he's in that position, look at this stuff that is promoted in the earth. Look at what's being pushed forth. You gonna sit here and put your hand to change the words of the Lord? Well, the scriptures tell you that he add not to the words of this book and this prophecy, but you want to add and take away to make it fit whatever narrative that these devils have planned. He ain't upright. I want to see what that word upright is. Is it yum yum? Let's see. Yashar, upright, right? It says to be upright, be straight, be level, be upright, be just, be lawful, be smooth, be pleasing, be agreeable, be right. And this devil is far from being pleasing, agreeable, and right. So this is that man, right? So let's go back to that scripture. Verse 5, it says, "Yeah, also because he transgressed by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desire as hell, and as death." So Jake makes a deal with these devils thinking that he's going to have this easy, well-to-do life. And they try to push out of their mind that they're dealing with a devil because they see dollar signs. Bishop Nate, those lies, that refuge that you have in that money, it's going to be put to the test, and we're going to see whether or not you really on the up and up. It's going to be shown. The Lord said, "There's nothing that is done in the dark that shall not come to the light." So that refuge of lies, that agreement with death and hell, that's not going to stand. It says, and it says death and cannot be satisfied, but God, and in the grave is just like that. Can't be satisfied. People don't stop dying. People don't stop doing things that promote death. So this is that devil you, Jake, make a pact with, a deal with. Your Sukianas, your Sexy Reds, your Drakes, your Little Waynes. All that putting your name and everything with them and putting your hand in the pot with them just so you can sit here and live a lavish life, that's going to be tested. And you're going to see. But gathered unto him all nations and heapeth unto him all people. All right, so let's go back to Isaiah 28:18. It says, in your covenant with death and hell, with death shall be disannulled. It's going to be cut off. He told you do this, we're going to give you this. He's going to break that pact. Just like he broke the pact with the natives, the so-called Native Americans, which is the tribe of Gad and Reuben. Just like he broke all those pacts with them, he going to break it with you. Your TD Jakes, your Puff Daddies, right? It says, and your agreement with hell shall not stand. When the overflowing scourge shall pass through, then ye shall be trodden down by it. And that's what's going to happen. You thought you made a deal where you was going to get a lick of breath, where you thought you was going to live good, and the times of living good is almost out the door. Times of living good is almost out the door. And you're going to be put under the same constraints as every other Jake. It says, shall pass through. Yeah, then ye shall be trodden down by it. For the time that it goeth forth, it shall take you. For morning by morning, for morning by morning shall it pass over. By day and by night, and it shall be a vexation only to understand the report, because when these things really start hitting off, you know there's a coalition of the sellouts. You know they talk to one another. And when they start saying, oh, this guy got it, this guy got it. Watch, when Esau brings out that Epstein list, it's going to be a lot of you Jake, you celebrities that are thinking that, oh, yeah, they're going to pull out the politicians. No, it's going to be you celebrities. A lot of you celebrities he's going to throw under the bus to try to hide himself. And we going to see. We going to see. Because you're going to, when you start seeing, oh, they got this guy, it's going to start messing with your mind, because you're going to start thinking, oh, man, he's going to come for me soon. And this is the day we come to, that refuge of lies, the scourge is about to come on you sellouts.
As you can see,
and you're going to get swept away, just like her.
on the mountain. This lady states that she can stop the landslide with her powers. Let's watch this.
And when she a witch, she thought to whatever fucking demon entity she was praying to was above the Lord. And she thought she can change something. Well, that's what you Jake do in these celebrity positions. Now she at the bottom of now she flying to the bottom of the mountain, doing the goofy, the sound Goofy make. Ho, 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 hoi. That little sound he makes when he falls. She on the way down making that sound and out of there. And that's what's going to happen to Jake that sell out. We coming down to the days where that deal that you made is about to be sour. You about to know that, yeah, I was dealing with a devil. It says, verse 20 says, for the bed is shorter than a man can stretch himself on it, and the covering narrower than he can wrap himself, meaning it's not going to help you. All right? Lord willing, satisfy. Shalom.